How's it going, guys? This is KOULAS TV, and in today's video I got a really awesome one for you guys because today I'm going to be surprising my old man with his 2011 GSXR 750, and let me explain why. So today is a very big day because I'm going to be taking you guys with me on my first test ride of this bike in over 7 months. This bike right here is a 2011 GSXR 750, and this bike actually used to be my younger brother's bike. However, at the end of last year, my old man bought this bike off of my younger brother, and my younger brother ended up using that money to buy his brand new 2024 GSXR 1000. However, the brand new GSXR 1000 my brother bought was not the only bike that got into an accident early on, because on the very day that my old man bought this bike off of my younger brother, on the ride back home, he ended up getting rear-ended by a lady in her truck. I'll put some pictures on the screen now so you can see what this bike used to look like. But since the damage to this bike was mostly external, I had confidence in myself that I could rebuild it for him. However, anybody that's ever worked on any vehicle, whether it's a car or a motorcycle, knows that just because the job seems easy does not mean it will be. There ended up being a lot more problems with this bike when I was starting to work on it that I had to go back and fix. Originally, when this bike came in, as you can see, the entire rear end was destroyed. However, I thought that the subframe was good. Upon tearing it down though, I realized that the entire subframe needed to be replaced. As well, the welding on the exhaust broke, which meant that the exhaust had to also be replaced, along with a bunch of other things that needed serviced on this bike anyway. The bike used to have a black exhaust. However, I opted in for the chrome exhaust just like on my bike because I figured that it would look so much better, and in my opinion, I really think this does look a lot better. On top of also having a brand new tail fairing, a brand new subframe, everything in the rear end here is brand new. I also took the liberty of wrapping over the ugly carbon fiber that Suzuki puts in from the factory. So yeah, it's not real carbon like on my GSXR 1000. However, I did go with a really nice tiny bot vinyl wrap, and as you can see here in the sun, it looks really, really clean. I think it looks so much better than the ugly, weird, fake twill that Suzuki puts on this bike from the factory. However, despite this project taking much longer than it should have, it is now early June, which means it's a perfect time to go surprise him with the bike. But of course, before I go give it to him, I'm gonna go take it on an extensive test ride to make sure that everything works and that everything is copacetic. So I'm gonna go throw on my gear and I'll see you on the bike. Wow, the clutch on this is really touchy. I did my whole pre-ride check. I checked the tire pressure. I checked the brakes. I checked everything, and I was just adjusting the clutch here. It doesn't have much free play. This is why I don't like these stupid shorty levers, because you don't have much free play with your clutch, you know, because I try and use like the 2-finger method, and on this bike it's weird, dog. Alright boys, we are off. This bike shifts really good. Like butter smooth shifts. I'm gonna be a little careful because this bike has brand new tires on it, and I just want to make sure I brake them in properly. There's also a couple of other things on this bike that I have to still try out, but this is my first time riding this bike since I've put it all back together. I had both the wheels off, the whole subframe, everything I'm sitting on feels really comfortable and good. I would not ride a bike that I was not 100% on, and I especially don't want to give somebody a bike back as a gift or after working on it if it's not 100% copacetic. But with all the mods, like visually, that we've done to this bike, dude, this has to genuinely be one of the gnarliest GSXR 750s I've seen. Like the blacked out wheels with the blacked out front, like all of the silver stuff that Suzuki put on from the factory, we took off. Dude, this thing sounds fantastic. See, the one thing I don't like about this bike is the foot pegs. They sit really like instead of sitting like upwards like this, they kind of sit like this, like they droop down. I don't like that. But otherwise, no complaints. She feels really good. Now, I know I haven't really shown much of the rebuild of this bike on the YouTube channel or any of my other socials. I made a video about it like 6 months ago when I first got it, but I didn't really follow up on it because honestly, this bike required a lot of work and it took a lot of my free time. And so spending extra time filming it just was something that I wasn't really that interested in doing, in all honesty. Like, normally, I like to get as much content as I can for all of you guys and everybody who watches my stuff, but like, this was just one of those projects where I'm like, you know, when I go to work on it, I kind of just want to like put music on, relax, and enjoy my session of wrenching on the bike, you know? This thing sounds so good screaming up really high. Now when I get the chance, I'm gonna pass this car. There we go, that's more like it. Dude, this bike is so fun to ride. I can't even lie. This bike is really fun. The only final touch I'd really like to do to this bike before I give it back to him is once I get the key mechanism fixed and I get the chain all cleaned and lubricated, I'm going to do a really thorough detail to this bike and get as many of the micro swirls and paint imperfections out as I can. That way I can make it look like factory new. Now the one good thing about that ram mount right there is I can do that. That is convenient. Gonna get off real quick, take some sweet ass pictures of this sweet ass bike. Love the bike. Thank you. What, the bike? Oh, I don't know. It's not my bike. It got into an accident and I rebuilt the entire tail and now it's ready to go. So I wanted to do a test ride before I gave it back to the guy I'm fixing it for. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Okay, guys, it is the next day. I got my entire whole unit out here with the GSXR 750. It's all touched up, all done, ready to go. So I put some high gloss stuff on this frame. All of the like anodized, powder coated black parts really made it look a lot newer and nicer. I also cleaned the chain, as you can see, and it looks way, way better. This chain really needed cleaned. So I trailered the bike out here. I don't have much time because he's gonna be leaving soon. So I'm gonna go and ride it over and surprise him with the bike.
Yo, man.
What's up?
Well, I mean, you're just in our lot, so I'm just seeing what's going on.
Oh, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just taking it across the street, and I can't take this in that driveway because it's so narrow.
Be careful.
I will be, thank you. And now we're gonna go surprise him with his fully refurbished 2011 GSXR 750. Oh, he's gonna be so psyched. I was gonna get a bow for him, but I didn't have time. You see the bike? Look how cool the bike looks. You like that bike, Chester? No, it's okay. Go look at it. He's got zoomies. Look at him go. He's going crazy. I'm so excited to finally give this bike back to him. It was really, really unfortunate that this bike happened to be rear-ended on his first ride home. But now it's got a whole new subframe, all new parts, new wheel bearings. The wheels are black just like he wanted them. It is ready to go. There you go.
GSXR 750.
GSXR 750.
That.
There you go.
That's fucking cherry as fuck. It's got a nice sound.
Yeah, I think the chrome exhaust looks way gnarlier.
Those fucking wheels are sweet.
Yeah, your wheels.
Fucking shiny.
She's all ready to go.
It's so nice.
What'd you say?
I want to ride it. It's so nice. I just want to look at it.
Dude, yeah. How do you think I feel? Last little touch up there is cleaning your chain. Don't worry. No Cody incidents this time. I mean, she's good, dude. She's dialed. This bike rides smoother than my bike. I took her on a nice rip down 83 for a test ride, and dude, it is dialed in. Like, it is one of the smoothest riding bikes I have rode.
Beautiful. Looks fucking beautiful.
Glad you like it. Brand new tires too. Forgot to mention that. I already broke them in for you. Hope you don't mind.
Nope, I don't. I actually glad you did. Fucking slick tires are, you know.
Yeah, well, that's why I took her on Route 83. Good twisty route. That's a great way to break in new tires. Your brakes are all good. Your rear brake works. Everything's copacetic. That's all I can really say. And she's got a full tank of gas for you too.
You're the fucking shit. Thank you.
Of course, bro. Of course, dude.
Dog, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Plus,
that's crazy.
I had to get it back to you because I'm like, it's been a very long time in the making because it's just, I want to work on it, but I'm busy with Neo. I'm busy with my own shit.
Hell, I appreciate you getting it done. You know, business is business. You got to do what you got to do first. I mean, it's the fact that you got it done is, I didn't even think you were doing anything with it because you got so busy, you know what I mean, with your thing. Are you leaving this here or?
What? No. I need you to drive me across the street. Damn, that fucking bike looks so dope. I'm low-key jealous. That is a clean-ass bike, bro.
You can ride it anytime you want. You and Cody will probably ride it more than I do. Had I bought one of these back when I was looking, when I was your age, I'd probably be dead by now. It's the bike I always wanted.
I don't blame you.
That's what I mean. I mean, you always wanted what you wanted, and you got your bike looking sweet and doing your thing. And this is my fucking, like, childhood dream. I'm not even kidding when I say I want to ride it. I just want to look at it.
Look at that smile on his face.